I think the struggle is just to like go out and put on a good show every day. I don't really have. It's not that complicated to get from city to city. You know, I think the struggle is just making sure you put on a good show every night and trying to find that energy to do so. Really, you know, make sure that people that come go away being excited about what you just did, rather than just be like not liking it or unenthused. I think because it's really hard to play a lot of shows and them all to be awesome. You know, like I'll only probably remember 1 or 2 shows on this tour. Yeah, but I don't think that even matters on tour. Like I think if you're like that on tour, you're like that at home. I think people make this idea that tours is like fantasy. I mean, it's like it's a different world. I mean, you're living in tour world, and it's different. But it's not this like crazy, you know, counter world to reality. I mean, it's not exactly the norm, but I mean, if you're gonna fucking do drugs and drink on tour, you're probably gonna do it at home. So it's not really gonna change too much. I guess singing well live, you know, just having having the confidence to overcome that. I mean, that was a big part of not being able to sing live, was just confidence, and it wasn't necessarily anything I was doing wrong. It was just the confidence to go up there and not really care. Because that's how I started, and I did really well for years and years, and I kind of fell into like I don't know, a hole where I questioned everything I did, and I was doing it wrong, and I did this and that, and I just wasn't singing well, and band members was a constant like, and then I just stopped caring, and that's when I got a lot better. And it, I guess that's something that I definitely overcome, was just this improvement of singing, you know. But it was really solely based on confidence and not on anything mechanical or anything I was doing wrong. Really, it was just based upon like lacking the confidence. I mean, it's really not complicated. I don't think it takes a toll. I think if it takes a toll on anything, it's like your personal relationship with your wife or your girlfriend, just being away. I think that's the only thing that really it can affect, or just like, you know, if you have a kid. I mean, that would be a totally different thing. That's like a totally another aspect of touring. It's like you're missing out on somebody growing up, and that's a totally different thing. But I think if you're single or, you know, don't have children, it's not as dramatic as people would have you think. Right. But I think when you're young and you're in college years and you're just fucking crazy anyways, and that's what you're doing, you're just going nuts on tour, can seem a little bit more unstable. I don't want to say, he was in a coma, and his mom knew that he liked our music, and basically would play him. I forget exactly how he went into the coma. I don't know if it was a brain tumor and he's induced to try to stop the swelling, or try to, after surgery or whatever. But he said he was in the coma, and his mom would play him, you know, our music, and then basically he could hear our music in his coma, and, you know, just was like, thanked us for that. It was